The body loves using omega-3 for cell membrane function and repair.
Barbara O'Neill discusses the molecular structure of fats to help us understand how they function in the body and why they are essential for optimal health. She emphasizes that understanding the molecular makeup of fats can free people from being influenced by popular dietary opinions about which fats are good or bad. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos.
I'm going to begin by showing you the omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3 is a fat that we hear a lot of, and the reason for that is that it's an essential fatty acid. You might often see it written like this, EFA, essential fatty acid. What essential means is that the body cannot make it, you have to put it in. Whenever you read the word essential, that's what it means. And what are we told is the highest source of omega-3? Fish? And yet no creature can put omega-3 into their fatty acid chain, only plants can. So why are fish so high? Because fish are eating a one-celled algae that is high. So you can do superior to fish oil. You can get your omega-3 by foods, by plant foods. Flaxseed is the highest source of omega-3. Flaxseed and linseed are basically the same thing. Chia seed is the second highest source of omega-3.
Essential fatty acids, omega-3. Omega-3 is an essential fatty acid, meaning the body cannot produce it, so it must be consumed.
What I'd like to show you now is why it is so important in the body. Omega-3 is an 18-chain fatty acid. This is the molecular structure of omega-3. There are 19 trillion of these in one drop of oil, so that's the magnification that we're looking at. Notice that there are hydrogen atoms either side, and right in the middle they are linked together by carbon atoms. What the 3 means that at the third carbon atom there's a double bond. So let's count this. 1, 2, 3. The double bond means that instead of one link, there are 2 links. And whenever you get a double bond, these hydrogen atoms go, and the hydrogen atoms underneath develop an electromagnetic field between them. As a result, they start to repel each other, and that causes a kink in the chain because of this repelling action. In omega-3, or the omega-3 found in flaxseed and linseed, there are 3 double bonds. So 1, 2, 3, we've got another one there, 1, 2, 3, and we have another one there. So these double bonds are gone. These hydrogen atoms are gone, and the electromagnetic field is happening underneath. This causes 3 kinks in the chain. Number 2 kink, number 3 kink, causing the oil to be a very fluid oil. It's a very thin oil because of its 3 double bonds. What do they paint cricket bats with? With linseed oil, because it disperses so easily. So when you eat this oil, it causes the blood to thin. It disperses on the skin. It's a lovely oil to take via mouth, so you get nice supple skin. Let's have a look at the effect of the double bonds in the body. They create an electromagnetic field. That's important for us because we are electrical people. There's a spark of electricity in every cell of the body. And specifically, our electrical system is our nervous system. So it's a great brain food. Double bonds are also light sensitive. That means the light is attracted into these empty spots. Those empty spots are also heat sensitive. The heat is attracted in. And they also act like a magnet to oxygen. What this means is that when we eat these oils, our electromagnetic field is ensured. We absorb more light, more vitamin D. We're able to manage our heat better in our body, and we're getting more oxygen. Remember, the most vital element needed for life? Cancer cannot live in the presence of oxygen. What an amazing oil. In fact, some writers have called this a super polyunsaturated fatty acid. The body uses omega-3 for the starting point in the anti-inflammatory cascade, so it's a powerful anti-inflammatory.
Flax seeds and chia seeds are excellent plant sources of omega-3. Omega-3's molecular structure includes double bonds that create an electromagnetic field, making it fluid and beneficial for cell membrane repair, thinning the blood, and supporting the nervous system.
What about sunflower? Sunflower contains omega-6 fatty acids. It is also an 18-chain fatty acid, but the 6 indicates the position on the fatty acid chain of the first double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's its first double bond, and there are 2 double bonds in this fatty acid chain. Here's another one here. So we've got hydrogen atoms along here, hydrogen here, hydrogen atoms along here, and all along the bottom. And we've got 2 repelling actions here, always under the double bond. So that means we have 2 kinks in this fatty acid chain. It's not as thin an oil, but it is still quite a thin oil. This is also given the name polyunsaturated fatty acid. Poly meaning more than 1 double bond. Unsaturated because there's still empty spots on the fatty acid chain.
Omega-6 found in sunflower oil also plays a vital role, though it has fewer double bonds than omega-3.
What about olive and almond oil? They are high in omega-9. 9 indicating the position on the fatty acid chain of the first double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's our double bond there. And there is only 1 double bond in olive oil and almond oil. So you've got your hydrogen atoms along here, and also along this area here. We've got 1 repelling action. So there's only 1 kink in olive oil, almond oil. As a result, this oil is called a monounsaturated fatty acid. Mono meaning 1 double bond, unsaturated because there is still an empty spot on the fatty acid chain.
Omega-9 found in olive and almond oil has only 1 double bond, making it a more stable, less fluid oil compared to omega-3 and omega-6.
What about coconut? Coconut oil, instead of being a long-chain fatty acid like these 3 18-chain fatty acids, coconut contains short and medium-chain fatty acids. I have drawn a 10-chain fatty acid here, which is considered a short-chain fatty acid. There are no double bonds in coconut, so every spot is full. And in the cold weather, it's a solid fat. So this fat is called a saturated fat. Saturated because there are no double bonds.
Coconut oil is a unique fat due to its short and medium-chain fatty acids. It is absorbed and metabolized differently from other fats, being used as immediate fuel rather than stored. This makes it an excellent fat for weight loss and energy.
So what is the best oil? Well, which body function are you talking about? Because our body uses them all and it needs them all. I'll give you a simple illustration to give you an idea of this. I used to work in an operating theatre. And in the operating theatre, we had a core team. We had our surgeon, we had and we'll call our surgeon 3 double bonds. We had our assisting physician, there's 2 double bonds. We had our theatre nurse, 1 double bond. And we had our trolley boy, no double bond. Our trolley boy's name was Fred, and he was a very stocky, strong young man of about 35. He was very good at his job. He could lift the patients with ease. He was so strong. He was very good at scrubbing out infected theatres. We enjoyed Fred because he did his job well, but there was just one area where we were constantly trying to refine Fred. When it was time to take the patient into recovery, I would say to Fred, "Fred, it is time to wheel the patient in recovery." And he'd say, "Fine." And he'd start wheeling it, but he would bang the trolley against the door, he would bang it. And we were constantly saying, "Fred, gentle, gentle." And he was gentle, you know, he had a job to do and he just did it. Now, if the surgeon didn't turn up, would we put Fred on the job of surgery? No, no, no. And if Fred didn't turn up one day, would we put the surgeon on Fred's job? No, no, no. The surgeon had beautiful hands and we don't want to hurt the hands. Can you see my illustration? In the operating theatre, every member of the team was vital, and actually we could not function if any of them were not there. And it is exactly the same with these oils in the human body. Every oil has its function.
Barbara illustrates that each type of fat serves specific functions in the body. Omega-3 is critical for cell membrane repair, while omega-6 and omega-9 have secondary roles. Coconut oil is valuable for energy and has an antimicrobial. In essence, Barbara O'Neill explains that the body needs a variety of fats to function optimally, and understanding their molecular structure helps reveal their distinct benefits. If you found this video informative, make sure to give a like, subscribe, and press the bell icon so that you won't miss out on any future videos.